Hello, my name is Mary Lou and I'm a Stampin' Up Demonstrator in Australia. And normally I have a video every Friday, but because Easter's coming, I just couldn't wait till I do a demo on these cute little bags. So I'm gonna have an earlier video plus the regular one on Friday. And I thought that this would be really cute to make for anyone. It's just so cute. And for this, we're gonna be using the all dressed up dies. I'll get it in the book, shows you a bit better. All right, so I'm gonna be using this stamp set, Dress to Impress. And from here, I'm just gonna use the cute little flowers. And for the dies, I'm using the all dressed up dies, which makes the cute little bag. So that's the two that I'm gonna be using. And I'm gonna use this one, which is to cut the bag. I'm gonna use the buckle, and I'm going to be using this piece, which is to make the two handles. So they're from the dies, that's what I'm gonna be using. So you need two pieces. They are, I got it written down here, 5.5 by 4 3/4, and you need two of those. So we're gonna be cutting two of the bag. Then we need about 6 by 1 inch, and we're going to cut two little handles. And also we're gonna be cutting, this is for a boy, so I'm gonna be making the girl, so I'm gonna be using the fresh freesia for that. So I'm gonna cut another one of those in the freesia cardstock. Then we need, for the buckle, there's the little cute little buckle, just a little piece of gold, and I'm gonna be cutting one of the buckles for here. And then for this circle here, I'm using the Tasteful Labels, the largest one, because it's got this beautiful, I don't know if you can see it on the video, it's got the nice little cuts. And I already stamped the little grass, which I'm using this super cute stamp set. So I'm gonna be using the little chicken and the little grass over here. So I just stamp and cut that just to save time. And what else do we need? Oh, and then a little piece of scrap, so then we can stamp the chicken. So I stamped the chicken already, so then I can color it in and show you how I color it in just to save on time. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to cut all these pieces and then I'll be back. Okay, I'm done. So there's the two pieces for the handle, and that's the fuchsia. These are the pieces for the bag. So we need two of those, so we don't need that. Okay, now we're gonna decorate the bag. So let's do some stamping and then we fold it. So I'm gonna stamp some of the little flowers. Like I said, I'm using these little flowers from here. So I'm using the Memento black, and I'm going to stamp. This is the front of the bag. So I'm gonna stamp one here. And one here. That's for the front of the bag. For the back panel, I'm just gonna stamp just flowers all around. I just put that one there because I have ink on my finger and I put it on the bag. I have to be careful, don't I? Because it's white. Put one there. Just randomly all around the back. Makes it look pretty. Can I fit one more in? I'll try. Here on this corner. It's a bit squishy, but I can fit it in. Here we go. Okay. So now to color it in, I'm not gonna use the pencil. On the set, it's got this little thing here, so I'm gonna be using that. So we'll use the fresh fuchsia, And we're gonna stamp this little one first. So let's do all the small ones. It's quick, isn't it? Love this. And I thought if we have one for the boy, then we can have one for the girls. So I'm gonna be making this for my grandchildren for Easter. And I have boys and girls. So I think they're gonna love this. Oh no, hold on. And we do the big flower. For the big flower, I start in the center because this is a bit small. And then I'll move and I do it like this. So stamp once and twice. So then you'll have something that looks like that. And I'll do the back panel, one, twice. So you have like a variation of color. There we go. So cute. All right. So I'm happy with that. So that is that. Now while we're stamping, let's do all the stamping. What do you think in the coloring? Okay, so with this little chicken, I'm gonna use the fresh fuchsia, and I'm using the fresh fuchsia, the dark and the light. So I'm using the small tip, and I'm just gonna color all the little chicken. Just super easy, just like that. Then with the dark, now everywhere that we see dark, we're gonna add this up. So I'm gonna go all along and underneath and on the little wing, around on the chest and around the head like that, just to give a dimension, especially underneath here. And then with the light, with little circular motions, we're just gonna join them all. Here we go. Now we wait till it dries, and then you see how nice it looks. Also too, we have the, what is it called, color lifter, which is fantastic. If I want to give a highlight over here, I just touch a little bit and you can blend in around the wings like that, and that gives it another look. Okay, now we're gonna do the little feet, and for that I'm gonna use the light pumpkin pie and the little pig, just like that. So that is the little chicken. Okay, so we wait for that to dry before we fussy cut it, and we're gonna put the box together. So the first thing I need to do is get my bone folder, and we're gonna fold all the little edges, and you have to be very gentle. There we go. So that's one, and we do this one. And you can see the stitching on either side, and then there's this scoring line right in the middle in between those two stitching line. So you have to be like careful when you fold it to make sure that it goes right in the middle. There we go. So that's that. Now we're doing this. And these little bits here. Like that. This is very important to do this little bit here, because we want to make sure that the boss closes really nicely. Like that. See? It's like a little V there. Okay, so that's all. Now we do the same thing to this one, because there's a front and a back. Super easy, but it's so cute. I got 7 grandkids, so I'll be making 7 of these. And I have boys and girls. And then this one comes down. Like that. And this one goes in. Like this. And a pinch. Little pinch here. And that's that. Okay, now we're gonna put it together. And that goes like this. Oh, yes, that's correct. So let me get some type. I like using type for this instead of glue because I don't want it to be sticky inside. So we're going to put type on here and type on the other flap. Like that. And then we're going to put on this tiny little flap and on this small flap, like that. And this is the back, and this is the front. Yes, so we put the type on the inside because we're gonna close the bag, don't we? Okay, so I put 2 on there, like that. Okay, so I have put type on the reverse of this flap. And then, now we're gonna put it together. So we take this off. And we join this one to here, making sure that it's nice and even on the edge and the top. That, so you can still see that the stitching is on either side. And then we join this one to here, and we're done. That's how easy it is to put it together. And you can do so many variations of bags. There's a lot of samples of this little bag because it's so cute. Okay, so let's join this. Wait a minute, come on. Just on the corner there. I want to make sure that it's joined really well. And the top, and that's it. Beautiful. Okay, and now the bottom. For the bottom, remember these tiny little flaps. So we take the type off this, and the type off this side. And we put that down, and we close this, making sure that the edges fit here and here. And then we get this one off, and we close the box. Okay, and that's what we got so far. That's the back, and that's the front. Now we're gonna get the handles. These are the handles, so we have 2 of those. So what I'm going to do with this, I'm gonna get type again, not glue. I mean, you can use glue, of course, if you like, but I prefer the type because it's not sticky. So I'm just putting like about half an inch of type in all the 4 edges. So 2 on that side and 2 on this side. That's it. And make sure that we squish the type to make sure it's set. And then with the ball, this, we just hold it like that and we gently go so it gives it the curve. Because at the moment it's very straight. So you hold it and pull it gently, and that gives it the natural curl. And now we take this off, and we position it behind this little flap here, just half an inch in. And we squeeze it. We get the next one, and we do the other side. Half an inch inside, and squeeze it. And now, because you done the front, when you come to the back, then you can make sure that they both are even. So I position one first, and then when I'm doing this one, I can judge it by looking at the other handle. I find that doing it this way is super easy. I can just look before that this is even. And it is. So there we go. So that's what we got now, the two little handles for a little basket. Now to decorate this part here is, again, I get a little bit of type. And I think I want it about 3/4 of an inch from the bottom. So I put the type all across, get my scissors, and I cut it here. I pull the type off, and then we'll get this piece. And remember the little buckle. So I get the buckle and I put it through here. You can do the buckle like this, or we can do it like this. I think I like it better the other way. Yeah, like this. I think like this. Yeah, that looks better. And then I decide where I want it, and I think I like it there. And because already you got the type in there, there. See, super easy. And now I can trim it off. And then you end up with a really neat edges because you attach it before you cut it. Now, oh, you know what I forgot? The leaf. I forgot to color the leaf. Now I'm using the light soft succulent, and when you're doing this, just very gently just color this, because we don't want the color to go into the back, which it doesn't, because you know we're only just doing it very quick. And let's do the back because I think it looks nice with the leaves. Just color the leaves a bit. Yep, only takes a minute, less than a minute. Yeah, one more. I think that looks better. Yeah, much better. Okay, so there, now we're gonna attach the circle, and I attach the circle flat. So a little bit of glue, and I position it just here where the buckle is. Lift out the buckle a little bit, and I attach it there, just like that. Hold it for a second. So we have the little flowers. And now I'm gonna fussy cut my little chicken. I should have cut it before, I'm sorry, but I'll be quick. So we cut the little chicken. Such a cute little chicken. It's not a chicken, it's, what is it? I don't know what you call it in English. Little baby chicken. Chick? Is it chick? I'm not sure. Okay, so there we go, all done. Now I'll get a couple of dimensionals. One dimensional on the back, and a smaller dimensional on the head. And we attach this. Get my tweezers so I can position it properly. And we attach him here. There's a little chicken. And now I'm going to stamp the Happy Easter. Let's move a bit of this. Let's stamp the Happy Easter. So I grab this. Now the Happy Easter, I'm using the Celebrating You and the Happy Easter. I love this set. This set is for every occasion. You have Happy Father's Day, birthday, little one, Mother's Day. It's everything. Happy anniversary just for you. Perfect. If you don't have a stamp set, this is the one to have because you got a bit of everything. So I'm gonna be using black for stamping the sentiment. Here we go. Oh, that's not very good. I pressed too hard. Let's do it again. That's better. Much better. Much better. So now we're going to cut it. Let me get the other scissors. I'm going to cut it like very close to the word. Cut it just here. Like that. Because I want this Happy Easter, but I don't want the sentiment to cover my little chicken. So I want to cut it as close as I can because I really love the little chicken. It's so tiny, the chicken. I don't want to be covered with the sentiment. So I thought if I can trim this a little bit. Okay, I'm happy with that. So now we got Happy Easter. So I'm going to put a dimensional behind this one. Let's get a small piece of dimensional. Tweezers. So Happy Easter. So Easter first. Bit of dimensional. Because the chicken is on dimensional, so I need to put it so it comes even there. And a small dot of glue on this side. And here. There we go. And then the Happy, I'm going to attach it flat. Just behind here. There we go. Happy Easter. Oh, so cute. Oh. All right, now we need to add a little bit of ribbon. So I love this ribbon. I think I use it on every video. What's it called? Whisper White. I have more ribbons, but this has to be one of my favorites. So we'll get a small piece. And we're gonna make a little bow here. Now we can color the ribbon, but I thought I'll keep it in white. I think it looks very delicate. So just gonna make a little bow here. Let's see if I can make a bow. Oh, come on. Little bow here. There we go. Cut it a little bit. So, oh, I think I like it long like that. I think I can do better. Anyway, you can fiddle with the bow, make it pretty. And then that's it. So then you have, let me clean this up just so you can see a little bit better. So you have the boy and the girl. And then of course you can put like little, you know, thread some paper in the blue and the pink and just put it in, a couple of little Easter eggs. And it's such a cute little gift. I hope you really like this. Again, if you like, I will write all the items that I have used on the description below. And I would love it if you shop with me. Thank you. See you next time.